question number 6. Um, is there an experience or a time in your life where you realized you were a creator?
Think it's when, let's see. Yeah, I think probably the first like table that I built. It was really cool. I'm like, look what I've done. I can use this. This is great. And then
Right.
you move on and do more and more and more and fail more, burn half of the things that you make uh, with wood. And lately, I've been a lot more creative with not necessarily songwriting, but progression writing. Just different movements on guitar and stuff like that. So that's something that's come along quite a bit more lately. Just being more creative in that kind of stuff. So yeah, I mean, probably 15 years ago, and now I've realized, I'm actually okay at,
Right.
at music. I'm pretty good and I enjoy it. So yeah,
Well, there could be like different stages of your art. Since you are a multiple faceted creator, there could be like your moment of a table, you're like, okay, I can do woodworking.
right,
And then you hit a moment where you're like, oh, I can play guitar or I can write
right,
a song.
yeah,
Um, so yeah, I think we could have multiple stages. And I
yeah,
think that would even be a sign of, you know, growth and milestones as you
yeah,
go to.
yeah. I think also just kind of realizing like if he could do it, I could do it too. Why not? Might not be as cool, right? Like painting, not a chance.
Right.
I try to paint, like I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm over it.
Yeah. I
But
I always say like, me taking the time to write a song, record it, and put it on Spotify.
uh,
If nothing else, someone can hear that and go, "Well, I play better than him. I think I can do it." You know,
like I've served in some way, shape, or
but I'm promoting the arts by
form.
encouraging people that they are better.
Yeah. Come on, stop putting yourself down. You're good.
I'm just saying that it's like when people see other people do it,
Right.
I think it's encouraging.
Yeah. And I've always thought that way too, like whatever it is. That's why I took on the endeavor of building a guitar. Right. And I was like, well, these guys can do it. How do we do it? And you do all the research. Like it was almost as much fun building the tools to build the guitar.
Right.
There's some things you look at and you go, "Ooh, I made that." Like a Fox style bending machine, which has 320-volt or watt, whatever it is, light bulbs in it that helps heat up the wood so you can bend it. And we built that. That
Right.
was cool. So now, if I ever get back to it,
Right.
I can make more than one.
Right.
Who knows? Who knows if that'll happen? But yeah.
Yeah, I talked to someone about, you know, my friend Charlie gave me a pipe and I
Uh-huh.
went and it was an estate pipe, so it's a used and probably
Uh-huh.
hadn't been, cleaned.
Right.
So I went in a deep dive of how do you clean a pipe, and
Yeah.
I probably enjoyed the act of cleaning it more than I
More than
enjoyed
smoking
smoking
it.
it.
Yeah.
I was like, I bought I think like 3 or 4 different flavored, like different types of tobaccos. I'm like, it all tastes the same.
Right. Yeah. It does. It's just more like we were saying earlier, just more of the intentionality of that, which helps you get creative, right?
Right. And the cleaning of the pipe, it was just like it was so satisfying to me.
Yeah. I recently went through and sharpened all my knives, and the satisfaction of sharpening my knives to like paper sharp, kind of cut paper was so good. And it was the process. It's so fun.
Yeah.
And then knowing that I can do it again when it gets dull.
Right.
It's cool.